Hello friends, this is one of the important aspects in recruitment, and uh, this actually is the important process which everybody has to understand before um, starting a career in HR or probably doing anything in recruitment as such. So as we understand that the first stage of kind of working on any requirement is basically to create a JD and understand the details of the JD as such. And so this is the first stage where we are going to basically discuss how we need to analyze the JD, uh, ideally in a consulting engagement where the JD is being provided by the client as such. So as you see, the first step is basically to understand the requirement and picking up the mandatory keywords from the JD. So how do we basically pick a keyword? Mandatory keywords is either by talking to the concerned client or the hiring manager, and also possibly from the somebody from the senior who understands the requirement very well and understand what exactly are the uh, basic skills without which the candidates cannot be processed ahead. So it is something like must have, should have, or you know expertise in. These are the possible keywords, the words which are used to define the importance of that particular skill as such, right? So when you see a JD, you must be able to read through and understand that, and from them you will understand what exactly are the keywords which are required as such. The most basic parts also you need to understand is what is the job title. Most times the JD speaks something else, the job title might be absolutely different. The location, because without a location you will not be able to understand for which what kind of people that you need to target. The department, sometimes there are cross functionals, this one, so you need to select the specific department. Reporting to may not be an important aspect. Understanding what is the summary of the role. Most times just while when you're reading a JD, you may not be able to get exactly what is the larger picture of the role as such, why it has been created, and of course the primary role of the job, and the responsibilities, what the individual is going to do the moment he is eventually going to go on. Sometimes there are going to be qualifications or certifications what the client might ask, right? And this is where the skills marked red are the ones which are the basics of any requirement, uh, on which basis you basically start a search. So the location, skills required, experience, and remuneration are going to be the basic one. Of course, the years of experience also comes along with this. In fact, try to understand what exactly is the position all about. Understand what the client is trying to, what kind of business the client is into. Possible location, number of employees the client has, if any awards they have basically got, have they come into the news anytime, what are the USP, unique selling point of the companies, when it was started, who's the founder of the company, where it is headquarters, all those kind of things. Below are the different string of keywords which I have basically presented here for you to understand from a. So this is, let's imagine this is for a training manager that we have selected a role for, and you see how different kind of strings have been created here. Learning development in inverted commas, learning and development again, training development, training and development, L&D, right? Or L&D, TD, or some places T&D, and training need analysis, which is also a part of this role, or training analysis itself, or training need, training, and need analysis. So this is how you just play around, juggle around with the keywords which you have picked up, which boils down the entire JD into a possible 3 or 4 possible keywords, and based on that you actually prepare a strings to make a search.